They are bringing pressure. Pine will throw, and he completes a pass across the middle. Estime, touchdown. Pine will hand it off, straight ahead run, big hole, bouncing it to the left side. Estime. So now on second down, Estime spins out of a tackle. Estime 20, and he'll run right through.
You would expect that, but they've had some plays that were executed well too. Good cutback at the line of scrimmage. Audric Estime still rolling inside of Tennessee State territory. Estime breaks one tackle into the end zone.
Years when he became a coach, you could tell he knew what he wanted to do. You know, for him to take that job down at Jackson State.
Excellent clarification. Thank you, Matt Austin. Estime on 3rd and 21.
As we go along, it's 1st and 10 for Notre Dame. There was a touchback on the last play and a big hitter right out of the break. Audric Estime is going to go the distance. An 80-yard touchdown.
Fifth-round pick or come back and play for a championship.
Estime break.
Football goes to Estime. Estime breaks the tackle and in for. He's the running back. Give goes to Estime, but having all kinds of success so far. Up and over he goes. Spun around and out back into the game. Flips this one to Audric Estime, and Estime with a nice cut.
Football in a long, long time on display again today.
Here goes Audric Estime. Bring Cooper Flanagan in motion. Estime up the middle. One more hurdle for Estime. Now gas pedaling.
This is the 8th play. They'll go to Estime. Estime, who hadn't found any running room tonight. A 17-yard run on 4th and 16. Estime is loose. Audric Estime. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
They talked about the importance of getting ahead so that he could call this game the way he wants to. This is how he wants to call it. Estime at the student section of Notre Dame Stadium. Now Estime, he can be a nightmare for the defense. Estime hits the gas pedal down inside the 40. I think he made the right decision. 2nd and 7. Estime, right decision. Hartman hands it off. Audric Estime. Heavy formation. Ball goes to Estime. Estime.
As a starting quarterback against Clemson, his Wake Forest teams were 0-5. How about that run by Estime? A couple of leads. And Clemson is 7-7 since. Here's Estime again. Very confident in that. On 1st down, Audric Estime. A long way without being touched. A flat ball against Hartman. They brought pressure, and a wide-open receiver, Estime down the sideline.
And Cooper Flanagan in motion. Hand it off. Estime straight up the middle, and go Flores. Hartman, Estime. Estime stopped initially, then breaks loose. Now Estime down the sideline. And Jelly, hand off. Estime. Estime says, hey, I'll do it again.
Right foot.
Estime up the middle, and he is gone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Estime on the touchdown run. Gets another one and runs through a couple of tackles, and this is the challenge. And now look at this. Estime, first half development. Estime, oh, what a nice job. Man, you talk about a guy that isn't just a bull. He's not going to run you over. How about recruiting? They have not thrown the ball yet. They don't have to. Estime. And Estime, all the downs for Estime. And this run is a lot more. This run. An easy touchdown for Estime. The other ability, this is in Notre Dame really shortening the game. And Estime is gone.